Once we have looked at the force system, we would like to simplify them. Okay. The process of reducing a force system to an equivalent and simplest force system which has the same external effect, that is what you have to underline. We are only looking at external effects on the body as the original force system is called composition. For us to do this, we would use the property of the force. We have seen transmissibility of a force. Once I move the force to a convenient point, I could find the resultant by using parallelogram law of vector addition. Vector addition, it is put as addition here, please correct it. The resultant of two external forces have the same effect on the body as the original force. I can have a body like this, I have forces F1 and F2 acting on it, and we have also shown what is the line of action, and these two line of action intersect at point P, and if I have to find out the resultant, it is easier for me to move these forces to the point P. I use the concept of transmissibility of force and then take a resultant. Very simple, which you have done many number of times in your earlier learning, and you are employing the property of transmissibility of force. You may not have paid attention on transmissibility of force in your earlier learning. By rote practice, you would simply move and then take a resultant. Now, you have a principle behind that. I have a resultant. This has the same effect as the individual forces. Both these systems have the same external effect on the body. Resolution is reverse of composition. So, I get the force into their components. So, the process of finding two components of a force which will have the same external effect on a body as the force itself is known as a resolution of a force. Here I have put two components because it is easy to look at two-dimensional analysis first. If I do a three-dimensional analysis, then I should get three components. It is useful in the study of mechanics. While dealing with Cartesian coordinates, the most common two-dimensional resolution of a force is the resolution into rectangular components in x and y axis. You have different coordinate system, I have polar coordinate system, I have NT coordinate system, that is known as resolution of forces. I have taken a Cartesian coordinate system, I have a force F, all this is very well known to you, but for the purpose of completeness, let me list out the steps. It is oriented at angle theta, more of recollection of your early learning. I could write the force in terms of the x component and y component. I have Fxi and Fyj, where I and j are the unit vectors in these directions. So, I have this force magnitude Fx and Fy. Then I can write many of this. What is Fx? Fx is nothing but F cos theta, and what is angle theta? It is Fy by Fx. And what is the magnitude of the force? What are the direction cosines of this force? I can put them as L, M and N. And what is the unit vector representing the force? I could put that as Ef Li plus Mj plus Nk. All this is taught to you earlier. Okay, we are just having a recapitulation. And you can also do a simple homework if you want to do this. I have a hook which is having a two forces at 30 and 60 degrees. Find out the resultant. I am not going to